since I don't know how tall they're gonna be, and I tried this on Jimmy, which is taller, what I did was like jump on him and like drag him down. So I don't know.
Well, I mean, the shot of the groin is going to naturally bring somebody forward. So you definitely got that, and you can, yeah, if you need to jump a little bit, you could, but you shouldn't need to that much, frankly.
Okay. Well, I mean, he's also a giant, so.
It helps.
But so.
Let's do it again.
Oh, but like your question of if it's blood or air, I don't know what it is.
Back leg round, reverse side.
What?
You'd have to back your forearm.
Is it back leg
Instead
round or no?
being
Yeah. Okay.
So why are you pulling him?
I'm just imagining it's someone that's bigger, and that way, since I'm already up there, might as well just take my own body weight down.
Okay, but to what end? What's the idea of doing that?
Eventually I was gonna put him through the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with the choke?
Oh,
I just didn't know first.
take him down. Really, I don't. Yeah.
No, what I mean, saying once you got the choke, how are you gonna hurt him with it?
Oh, the whole dragging.
The dragging's not gonna hurt him.
Okay.
The dragging's just gonna pull him towards you. So how do you make the choke actually effective?
I guess squeeze hole. So it's blood inside.
Go get him in the choke.
When you round, I don't feel like something is red right now.
Okay. So yeah. So what do you do to make this effective? There's a couple options.
Well, what I was gonna do is just like drag him back with me, and then elbow him to the back of the head.
Well, sure, but once you've got the choke, you might as well do something with it, right? So how do you make this choke do something? What are the options?
Squeeze him.
Squeeze them. And how are you changing it right now? Do you feel it?
Oh, I'm using this muscle more and doing a grip here.
Now you're doing more of a blood choke. Feel like you're coming in and putting his neck in the middle there?
Yeah.
Okay, so the way you make these effective either way is use your hips.
Okay. So,
Yeah, easy, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're fine. Well, I mean, once it works, okay?
Okay.
So when you have that blood choke in there, go ahead and squeeze and then use your hips and hold it until he taps. You're fine. Okay, so now, this is why we're doing it. So let's figure out what's wrong here. So go back to the choke. Okay. So here, so this grip right here. Okay, why don't you change it to a
Sorry.
Yeah, get your thumb out of there. The other one. Let it be flat. Both flat. Both flat. Now, see how you're using your thumbs? All right, relax a little bit. Okay. These here. Look. Once you come here, okay. Take flat to flat. No thumbs. There you go. Flat to flat. Make sense? Okay? Yeah, so you're here. Now you can use this pressure here to come up. Okay? The other option is to come in with your own elbow. Right? And use it here. Because what you're kind of doing is kind of like you're just kind of grabbing your fingers and pulling. You need something more silent. So the gable grip is good. Okay? That'll lock it in for you and then you can use your hips. The other option is come into the shoulder, put your hand on the back. And use it like that. Make sense? Try one of those two.
Yeah. Okay, because I was like, wait a minute. Sorry. Which brand?
I'm thinking the gable grip might work better for you. We'll try the gable grip.
The second one is the first.
No problem. There you go. Yes. Okay, so now, you use that elbow in. Nice and tight. There you go. Now use your hips. Go to tap. You're fine. Keep going. Squeeze together.
Round.
Keep going. There you go. You got that, right? Is that? Okay. Yeah, and again, he's very hard to choke out.
Yeah.
He's a great person to try stuff on. If it works for him, it's very likely going to work. Okay? But the key with that is, again, you want to take away space. So you got to be in nice and tight. Right? And then use your hips.
Really do help.
Okay? So now, the other option, though, is that while you're here, if you want to try and get him down, instead of doing the blood choke, what you can do is when you're here, right, you come around over here, now you can actually kind of do an inverted reach underneath here, right? And then what you always do is you buck your back and try and crush his trachea. So now you're using your forearm on his neck instead of sliding it around underneath. So forearm on his neck, grab over the top, okay? And then yank it back up hard, and that'll crush his throat. Does that make sense?
I mean, you should still keep the pulling. It's not ending the game, but it does put you out of balance and forward, so that you have that opening to come back. Instead of like because if it's a tall person, yeah, you don't want them trying to post up. So if you pull them back, even if they do try to do that, they're coming forward. So keep that, but as you come back, just break that trachea.
Yeah. It's a means to an end, but it's not the end. Try again.
Is it offensive?
Slow. Go ahead. Okay, slow. There you go. Yeah, remember. And that's those ones, the ones where you go for the trachea, get it and execute it slowly. Because those are ones where the tap can be like a moment from an injury. Make sense? The blood ones aren't as risky, but those are risky. Okay, so just be careful with it. That's fine. You're fine. Yeah. So then, what do you do after he falls down?
So would he realistically just fall, or do I need to push him?
You
more?
crushed his throat. I mean, yeah, you can still do an elbow to the back of the head. It's fine.
Okay.
But now you've taken away his ability to breathe, so he's going to be going a little bit nuts. Right? Kind of flailing, like freaking out. You crushed his throat. Okay. So elbow to the back of the head. Taking him down. That's fine. And then what do you do from there? Stop it.
Stomp him
Okay,
on.
that's fine. So
I'm trying to make them all breathe.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Quick is good, but make sure they're thorough